Hi everyone, my name is Gerald or Ginger Gerald Stitcher. Welcome to my channel. As you can see, this is the first video on my channel. I'm hoping to make more. We'll see how this goes. So I want to start by doing the Know Your Needle Worker tag, and then I'll show you my whips and finishes and go into just everything I own because I don't have very much. And we will wrap up with my plans for the new year, what little plans I have. So let's start with the Know Your Needle Worker tag. I'm looking down at my phone, so that's what I'm looking at when you're looking down. So first question is, where do you live? I live in southern New Jersey, about 10 miles outside of Philadelphia in a township called Voorhees. Number 2, what do you do for a living? I currently am a special education teacher. I work at a school for students with severe disabilities, including autism. Do you have any children? No, I do not. Do you have any pets? No, I do not. What other hobbies besides stitching? I don't really have many other hobbies other than maybe a casual reading. Yeah, that's about it. So I like to travel, but mainly stitching. What is your favorite movie? I would have to say I don't have one specific favorite movie. I have a whole bunch of ones I love. So I like Sister Act with Whoopi Goldberg. I like the Lord of the Rings series. Harry Potter series. I love watching documentaries and movies on Netflix. So I don't have one specific one I like. What is your favorite TV show? Well, I currently don't really watch TV whenever it's on TV. I watch a lot of Netflix and Amazon Prime. I watch a lot of YouTube because I'm constantly watching FlossTube now. So my favorite TV series are Downton Abbey. I like a lot of the Netflix shows like Orange is the New Black. I love the new show called The Crown. What is your favorite book? My favorite book is Ken Follett's Pillars of the Earth. I love the fact that it's set in the 1200s in England and it revolves around the people building a cathedral. I love architecture. I love that historical perspective. I mainly read historical novels, so things that have been set in history but are still enjoyable to read because it's not just dry facts. What is your favorite music? I like all kinds of music. My undergraduate is music education, so I have a background in music, but I love listening to everything. And last, what one word best describes you? I would have to say concrete. I am very concrete. I think about things very concrete. I'm very rigid in a lot of ways. I'm very organized and everything has its place. So yes, concrete. So if you have any other questions or tags you were interested in having me do, please let me know in the comments. I'll be glad to do those. A little bit more about me. I've been watching YouTube FlossTube since July. I started cross-stitching in July. I think, like many of you, I found cross-stitch through Carolyn Mazzio's channel. So I, of course, binge watched all of her episodes. And then I got onto Instagram, and you can find me on Ginger Gerald Stitcher on Instagram. And I've been chatting with a bunch of FlossTubers, Garrett Coffee Stitcher, and some others. And I've never thought I would actually do a YouTube channel and do a floss tube, but it kept nagging at me, and I was like, I'm going to do one. So here I am. So let's go on to finishes. My very first finish that I ever did was, and I'm sorry I don't have it here, it's actually currently at the framers. I should have it back hopefully the beginning of December, was Janlin's Platinum Collection Old World Map. And of course now I'm getting all the glare. So, Old World Map. I absolutely love this pattern. I love everything to do about maps. I decorate my house with maps, so this is going to fit in perfectly. So when I get it back in December, I will show you my first FFO. My second finish, and I guess it's not a complete finish. It's a work in progress, but I call them my mini finishes, is the Solar System by Stem Stitch. I got these on Etsy. So I have the first 6 planets done, and I'm doing this on 14 count black Aida, and all of them still need to be washed and ironed, so please forgive me for that. There is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, not quite sure which way is up right now, Jupiter, and my favorite, Saturn. So those are the first 6 of Stem Stitch, the Solar System. I'm going to finish, I'm hoping to have the other 3 finished by the end of the year. And those are going to be the first ones I try to frame on my own. The next finish I have is Ink Circles, Reflections of New York City. Of course, I thought I was organized and I had everything ready, and I never even thought about taking out of the plastic. So Reflections of New York City by Ink Circles. I did this on 32 count Storm Lugana by Picture This Plus with Gloriana Silk Autumn Gold. I just thought that the yellows and the golds in that silk almost looked like a sunrise over the buildings of New York City. Not to mention that yellows and golds and burnt oranges are my favorite colors. So I'm hoping to have this soon to be an FFO. My next finish, and actually I think it's my last finish for now, is Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery's National Park Sal. There it is. I just did this on the MCG 32 count natural linen. It was my first linen, so I just wanted to buy something inexpensive to give it a try. And it's done with the called for DMCs. The only change I did on this one is that instead of having the sun here with the smiley face, my case is more not so cutesy. So I wanted to do a more natural looking sun, light beam. So that's the National Park Stitch Along by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. Okay, let's move on to my whips. So currently I have two whips, and one is going to be put away for a while just because I feel like it. But that is the Beautiful Sea Stitch Along by I lost my thinking here. By Ship's Manor, that's it. Beautiful Sea by Ship's Manor. I'm doing this on linen I bought from Hand Dyed Fabrics on Etsy with the Ship's Manor floss for the project. I love this piece, but the fact that it comes out every 2 weeks and the motifs are cut off is kind of driving me nuts. So I'm going to wait until a few of them are out so that way I can do multiple ones at one time. Okay, and my other whip that I'm currently working on, I just started this the other day. It is Rosewood Manor's Crowns of the Kingdom. And I am doing this on a hand-dyed fabric by Stephanie because I am not a fan of the white. I feel like it, or I guess it's antique white. So to me, it kind of washes out the petite treasure braids that are called for, which are PH13, PH01, PH05, and PB58. This is the first time working with petite treasure braid for myself. And here it is. This is my progress to date. This is on Neverland Sea, I believe, by Fabrics or Hand Dyed by Stephanie. And my needle minder is from Gina's Unique Boutique. I'm absolutely loving this piece. I love the glitz and the shininess of the flosses on this fabric. I think it just really pops. Okay, so those are my whips. So since I don't have very much haul or stash, it would all be haul because I just started in July, I'm just going to really quick run through and show you. I'm not even going to take the fabrics out of the bags because it would just take too long. So I had placed an order with Chromatic Alchemy back just to try some different, I wanted to try some different hand-dyed fabrics. So this is 28 count Lugana Vincent. I love the different colors, blues and yellows and grays in this. Have no idea what I'll stitch on that. It's actually a little busy for me, but I'll figure something out. I have Cirrus 28 count Lugana. Love this blue. And of course, I can't pass up ordering a yellow fabric while I'm at it. So this is Demeter in 32 count Belfast. Love this yellow. And it looks, all of these are looking true to life. And along with the order from Hand Dyed by Stephanie, I ordered 36 count Glastonbury Tour. And 36 count linen in royal purple. This I also have planned for the Crowns of the Kingdom. The one I'm currently working on is for a friend of mine who absolutely loves everything British royalty and the British royal monarchy. So this is going to be the one I use for my own personal display of it. And when I was one of my plans for the future, or for coming up here, I'm going to be doing the Frosted Pumpkin Stitcheries Passport Sow. I'm going to be doing that along with Garrett Coffee Stitcher. And I wasn't sure which fabric I wanted to use. I wanted to go with a darker fabric, so I ordered this one, which is actually going to be the one I use. And it is called, of course now I don't have it with me right now. I'm not sure. Anyways, it's from Picture This Plus. Maybe Dawn. That might be, I think that might be right, Dawn. But then since I wasn't sure, as you can see, I ordered Almanac frames. So I have two sizes, the 20 and the, is it 20? No. 40 and the 60, and then I have one of the 8-inch stretcher bars. And then I ordered Valor from Picture This Plus because I wasn't sure which one I wanted to use for the Passport stitch along. That's getting a little washed out. It's a little more green than what's showing up. And then I originally ordered for my crowns, I ordered from the Primitive Hair on Etsy. She had a purple linen called Cauldron that I thought was going to work really well. I was hoping it was going to work really well, but of course it showed up and it was much more black than I had expected. So, of course, that was put aside, and I made the order to hand dyed by Stephanie. I do love this fabric. I think it's very nice linen. Just not sure now what I'm going to put on it. Maybe a Halloween pattern if I ever do one. Not sure. So I ordered the cauldron and a petroleum from her. Very nice linen. Just no plans for it right now. And last but not least, I have my needle minders. You saw the compass needle minder, and then I ordered a garden gnome. I love garden gnomes. I have my dining room floor decorated with garden gnomes around the Christmas trees there that are behind me. I have a ginkgo Asian coin from Clay by Kim. I lived in South Korea for a year teaching English, so I love everything Asian culture. I just have an affinity for it. And I have a turquoise owl I got from Tanya's sewing room. Hi, Tanya. Love my owl. I think it's so neat looking. So that is everything I have. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it was a little rough going there for a bit, but if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. I look forward to hearing from you and hoping to make another video very soon. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.